wacky week in Brooklyn. First, MA. They thought about getting MA. Steve Nash got fired on Monday. Ime Udoka's name comes up with the Boston Celtics. I'm freaking salty as hell. Celtics lose to the Cavs not once but twice.
Twice.
And then we get Kyrie Irving, bro. Then we get Kyrie Irving tweeting, and that went around. And now he's suspended for 5 games, bro.
Like
You're the net fan. You're the net fan.
we
I hit you up for this news. You
we
told me this is a sensitive topic.
we can't catch a break. We can't catch a break. Like, this is the kind of season it's been. Like we start off 1-5. We finally get another win. Steve Nash gets fired. The night Steve Nash, the very next night, Steve Nash gets fired. We play very good 3 quarters against the Chicago Bulls, and then we lose in this fashion. Kyrie Irving plays uncharacteristically bad. Like he was awful. You could tell something was going on, and then boom, less than 24 hours later, he is suspended for still not, apologizing for standing his ground on his stance. And to see that he was suspended for 5 games by the organization while we are down and out kind of hurt. But at the same time, I understand where they are coming from because there was a public push, a social media outrage. At first, I don't think they had any intentions of suspending him, but
Nah.
because of Adam Silver stepping in and social media kind of going at them, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, there was a lot of pressure coming from each side, and I think the Nets kind of faltered in a way. Um, I'm not mad. Kyrie Irving is a grown man.
Yeah, and at the same
You
time,
kind of
you
have
you're kind of
to.
indifferent with Kyrie too,
You
right?
kind of, man. It's
I
something
mean,
new.
yo,
It's
be
something
honest.
here. It's
Be
something
honest.
new
This
every
is
year.
this is a little bit playing into your narrative.
It's a new thing every year. If you follow the show, you would know that I wanted us to keep James Harden, or even go further. I didn't want us to gut our team for all the pieces we gave away for James Harden. We always talk about how the Lakers gave up too much for Anthony Davis. We gave up
Hmm.
too much for James Harden. Um, and things like that make it hard. Like we're gonna miss Kyrie. We might go 0-5. Like we have the Wizards tonight. We might go 0-5. So it's tough, man. It's tough. Now for me,
Now, I want to ask you this though about the NBA suspension and the Kyrie post. Do you warranted? Whose side you on, pretty much?
I think the suspension could be a little excessive. I thought a fine was going to be in place for something like this. Um, yeah, I think he should have been fined, but it's it's their franchise. It's Joe Tsai's franchise, and I think he wanted to be loud and clear. He wanted to set a precedent in case something like this ever happens again. Because yeah, I see it the same way. If I have my employer and I post something on Twitter that goes against what they believe in, and they kindly ask me, to remove it and to talk about
Obviously,
it
make
and
another
say,
Twitter
hey,
post apologizing.
hey,
You know.
you heard this amount of people, and this is why. Yeah, he should have apologized. He should have apologized. I'm not mad at what happened. Um, it's just the piece where it took a social media outcry for you to have that stance is where I'm kind of looking at you a little sideways, because you should have had that energy from the start if the disrespect was really that serious to you. Not after everybody said, "Hey, hey, hey, you gonna do something?"
And who are you talking about? Be specific.
Joe Tsai,
Josiah,
Sean Marks,
Sean Mark. Well, the
Sean Marks.
suspension really came down from the NBA.
Uh, no, because the letter, the
Was it the
statement.
NBA or did
No,
Brook?
that was that came from the Nets. That came from the Nets. Remedial. They wanted him to be suspended for 5 games,
Okay, I thought it
and
was the NBA.
no, this is from the Nets, and to have some type of remedial activities prior to resuming basketball activities. So basically,
Yeah, they want him to apologize to
go to
everybody. I don't know what word he's using, but
go
they want him to
what
apologize.
he's using to go to like a training camp like a Jew, like a training camp for
Is he?
it, the word
I
is
don't
the
think so. Nah, I think
verbiage.
the word, the verbiage is pretty. I read it. I read it. The
Yeah,
verbiage is pretty much they want him to publicly apologize. Like they don't want him to take responsibility. That was the word Kyrie was using. They want him to apologize unequivocally. Like they want him to literally lay on the sword and apologize.
S- the Nets say Kyrie will be suspended without pay until he satisfies a series of objective remedial measures that address the
Yep.
harmful impact of his conduct, and the
Yeah.
suspension period
Basically
shall
an
begin.
apology. Yep.
He apologized, although
No, no, he didn't. He didn't apologize. He took responsibility. He made
yeah,
that sure, and I understood why he did that because he was saying like, "Yo, as a 30-year-old man, I'm just sharing a post, and you guys are just overreacting to a post. I didn't make the documentary. I'm just posting it. You know." He's like, "So I have nothing to apologize for because I didn't make it. I'm just sharing it." That's what Kyrie's stance was,
didn't
and
like
to
it.
and to me, you sharing it, not to say that you like it or not, but when your employer is like putting your feet on the fire, yeah, you gotta apologize at some point.
What? How do you feel about Kyrie's Instagram statement yesterday?
What was it?
Oh, he apologized last night, late last night around 11:30.
Okay, if he apologized, I
Yeah,
mean, I'll put it on the screen. But if
late
it
last
if
night.
it's
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's a
it's a
clear apology,
public statement
yeah, if
on
it's a clear
Instagram.
apology unequivocally, then yeah, like let
I
him play.
mean, I feel like that was his that he didn't write a word of it, and that was all PR, his PR team.
Bro, it doesn't
But he
matter. It's all
apologized.
politics. Yeah, it's all
It
politics.
is, it is, it is.
Like that's why I'm surprised he was very like he was the way he was in that interview because it didn't even need to be like that. You play tomorrow, like you said, you got the Wizards on Friday. You're playing basketball. Who cares about being right? For 10 minutes while you're getting interviewed. But that's all I got to say about it, man. Anything else before we head out?
You
Live
know,
stream tonight though.
there's
Wizards and Celtics are
for
on.
sure, for sure. Hold it down for the lair. I'll be a little late. You know, life. Um,
I got you.
but you have to be careful in the social media era of what you post, what you share, what you retweet, because it's gonna have an impact on people, and not only you, but people around you. Um, I think they were able to apply pressure in a sense where it's a lot more involved than just you when you represent a company, when you don't work for yourself. So there's a lesson to be learned for everybody here. And you can still stand with Kyrie and still understand where the Brooklyn Nets came from. So the two things can be true. So, I hope we can get back to basketball, and I hope Brooklyn can get past this and focus on their real issue. Ben Simmons is sitting out and he's not
Mm,
hurt.
mm.
The real issue here.
Yeah, that's the real issue, guys. But catch us live tonight. This is the Basketball Zen. The layer, I'm pretty sure, will have so much more to say on the live stream.
Oh yeah.
But had to address this issue. We'll see you guys next time.